Okay, guys, we are here. So, the high value woman, we are going to be talking about her. We want to know about her. We want to know her mindset. When you see a high value woman, what comes to your mind and what exactly is going through her own mind? Because if you don't know what is going through the mind of the person that you admire, there is no way you can be like that person. You can just see the person and then you admire the person, but how can you replicate the characteristics of that person? You must be able to know the mindset of that person. Okay, so let's get right into it. Now, who is a high value woman? A high value woman is someone who embodies self respect, confidence, and emotional intelligence. Now, I love the fact that we actually talked about, um, what does a high value woman mean to you? A lot of us dropped our responses. She's outspoken, she's confident, she has respect. And that is actually the summation of who a high value woman is. Okay. She has self-respect. Now, a high value woman, when you see her, she's not the kind of person that always wants to, show yourself. And no, she respects herself. There's some kind of places that you would find yourself, and you know that no, 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 this person or these people around here do not respect me. A high value woman will not put herself in a position where she is not respected, where she's not respected. So a high value woman is confident. That is one beautiful thing about them. They are confident. It doesn't matter what they look like. Now, let me tell you something. A high value woman, she does not care how the society view her. She doesn't care how you think the beautiful person looks like. Okay? Because every one of us look different. Every one of us, our beauty is not the same. Like they say, beauty is relative, right? So it means that everybody is beautiful in their own self. So the way you are is totally different from the way I am. The way my voice sounds is different from the way your voice sounds. Okay, so the high value woman knows that I must not look like Flourish. I mustn't look like Ayomide. You understand? I mustn't look like Stella. Do you get it? But I am confident in the person that I am. Okay, I'm confident in the person that I am. Okay, as I'm talking, if you are getting me, please, I want you to be responding on the group chat so that I can know that you are actually there, because I cannot see directly what is happening on the group chat now because I'm using my screen. I hope you can see my screen. So I want you to be responding on the group chat so I know that my people are there for me. Okay, good. So a high value woman is someone that is confident in herself. She has emotional intelligence. See, and that's one thing I really love about this thing, emotional intelligence. So that when there's some things that people do to you and they just want you to react. I don't know if you've had experiences like that, especially for us that have younger siblings. Like me, now I have younger siblings, especially my brother. Oh God, that guy can provoke you. There's some people that intentionally provoke you, like because they want to see how you react. Now, my brother will provoke you, and you be like God. You be like God. You understand? Emotional intelligence will teach you how to respond to people. You know that this one just wants me to respond. I beg, I'll not give this person the the that privilege or that that my god, that pleasure of seeing me getting angry. Do you understand? Now she knows her worth. A high value woman knows her worth. You don't It doesn't matter who you are, it doesn't matter what you think she should be or who she should be. She knows herself. You don't need to tell her that you have to be fair in complexion for you to be accepted. No, it doesn't matter. She knows her worth, she knows what she carry. And that is why, as ladies, you must know what you carry. You must know what you carry. You must know that you are beautiful. You must know that you are loved. You must know that you are enough. You must know that it doesn't matter what this maybe this guy is saying that I love ladies that are like this. They have to look this certain way. Well, if I don't look this certain way, then move from my side. Okay, I don't have any business to do with you. Do you understand? And she lives by her values, setting boundaries and maintaining high standards in all areas of life. You see, I love talking about setting boundaries. There was the last time I talked about setting boundaries. Someone was telling me, when you all these people that you are saying setting boundaries, that's how people will be setting boundaries, and then the important people in your life, will be pursuing them away. And then I made him understand something. It's actually a guy that said that, and I made him understand something. I said setting boundaries is not pushing people away from your life. No, it is making people know the value that you have in your life. For instance, if you know you are not the kind of person that likes please, can you hear me? Someone is saying I can't reach you. Please join, okay? Please join. Let me know if you can hear me, please. Okay. So okay, Florrie says we are one. Okay. So setting boundaries is, say for instance now, you know that you do not like rough play. You don't like people hitting you or beating you or touching you anyhow. What do? If you find out that you have a friend that is constantly hitting you, constantly beating you, I know they do it with play, or like play, or they'll be beating you and hitting, and you know that you don't have that kind of body that will be accepting that kind of a thing. What do? You tell the person, as a high value, you tell the person, see, I do not like the way you hit me. I do not like the way you talk to me. I do not like the way you respond to me when I ask you questions or stuff like that. And I don't want you to do that again. Do you understand? So setting boundaries is you saying that I do not want this, and you stick to it. Like they said, she lives by her values. So it doesn't matter if you like it or not. This is what I respect. This is what I value. So you must be able to respect the things that I respect. If not, there's no point being friends with you. I hope you understand. Now, the next, okay, says she's constantly growing. I love this part. She's constantly what? She's constantly growing. She's prioritizing her personal development and also striving to become the best version of herself. A high value woman is constantly growing. See, if you are not growing, if you are not growing, I don't know what I want to say. If you are not growing, then there is something wrong. There's actually something wrong with you. The women that you see out there being outspoken, the pastors, the female businesswomen, the millionaires that you see out there, it is because they are constantly growing. Because the truth is, nobody stays, or nobody keeps growing or keeps improving in their life if they are not intentional about growing. So they say she prioritized her personal development. What do you prioritize in your life? Let me ask you this question. As a lady, what do you prioritize in your life? Is it going out to eating pizza, to eating shawarma, to going to parties, to jumping from one place to the other? Is that what you prioritize? If you are a high value woman, there must be something that you prioritize, and that is your personal development. Today on my WhatsApp status, I was talking about, a, a real life story. um I have a friend that this he doesn't like to read. He doesn't like to read, okay? And if you see this guy's English, it is bad. And I tried talking to him, like, not being harsh, but coming to him with love and like, um can you try to at least read books? Because one thing that books does for you is it helps you to be able to construct good English. It helps you to speak well. That is what reading books does for you, in case you don't know. For some of us that don't like reading, I wonder how you be able to speak. One of the things that have helped me to speak the way I'm speaking is because I love to read. So if you want to be able to speak out, like most of you said, she is outspoken. A high value woman is what? Outspoken. So if you do not read, if you do not improve in yourself, if you do not prioritize your personal development, I don't know what you're doing. I really don't know what you are doing. Okay. Now they say a high value woman is also compassionate. Compassionate. For those of us that say our mom is one of the women that we respect and we hold in high value. You talked about one of the reasons. You say she's what? Compassionate. Okay, she's compassionate, she takes care of people around her. That is one thing about the high value woman. She's compassionate about, the things that she holds dear. She's supportive. She has a balanced sense of independence. And they say she finds fulfillment within herself rather than relying on external validation. Now, I want us to understand this as ladies, okay? You must be able to have a sense of independence where you are not finding or trying to get validation from people outside of you. You know that some of us that, for instance, we're trying to make decisions, someone asks us to do something, you're given a responsibility. You cannot make decision by yourself until you go and ask somebody. I mean, I'm not saying that you should be independent, that you are not going to be talking to anybody about anything. No, all I'm saying is you should be able to make your own decisions. Someone said something about that. She makes her own decision. A high value woman makes her own decision. Now, I'm not saying that you must not ask people around you. No, that is not what I'm saying. But when you are alone and you need to make decisions, you should be able to make right decisions. And why can you make those decisions? It's because your mind is already open to learning. You are growing, your mind is growing, you are improving every single day. Do you understand? So a high value woman, she finds fulfillment within herself. Now, when they talk about external validation, external validation, most times we feel that for us to become the high class chick, we must wear the expensive bag, carry the expensive hair, carry the expensive clothes, go out to expensive places. See, that is not it. I've seen people that look beautiful, that wear these beautiful things, and they have a very low self-esteem. That is not the high value woman. The high value woman has a very high self-esteem. That it doesn't matter what she's wearing. See, it does not matter what she is wearing. She is confident in herself. She doesn't care if oh my god, can you hear me now? The network is breaking. Wow. Please, if you can hear me, just let me know, okay? So she doesn't care if what she doesn't care what anybody's saying, as far as she knows what she can give to you, as far as she knows her value, she should be able to get the validation that she has from her own self. Okay, please let me know. Are you having network issues? Can you hear me? Network issues, but you can hear me. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, let's continue. Please try and move to a different position, please. Let's see if that will be better for you. Okay. I will also try to change my own position and see if it will work better. Okay. Try to move to a different position, please. Okay, so now we're going to the next topic, which is the mindsets of a high value woman. The mindset of a high value woman. Okay, now the first mindset is she has self worth and confidence. The high value woman has what? Self worth. She knows her worth. So I want to ask you this question: do you know your worth? Do you know your worth? Do you know what you carry as a lady? Do you know what you carry as a lady? Do you know your importance as a lady? Do you know what you bring to the lives of people around you? Do you know the importance that you carry? Do you know your worth? That is the thing. So a high value woman, she knows within herself that she knows her worth. She has confidence. She has confidence, okay? Don't worry. We're going to be answering questions, okay? Just keep your questions coming. Just keep your questions. When the time comes, we're going to answer your questions, okay? So now the next one is she's growth oriented. She's growth oriented. I was having a um what's it called? A coaching session with a few people was it last week or 2 weeks ago? And we were talking about growth mindset. Now, the high value woman has a growth mindset. Now, what is a growth mindset? A growth mindset is having that mindset, that thought pattern of always improving yourself. That even if you try to do something one time and it doesn't work, you will try it again. You will try to do it again to make sure that it works. And how would it work? It means that you are continuously learning. Say for instance, you are learning how to sew. I think I see someone that said he's into fashion here. Okay, and also maybe into catering too. So if for instance you went to your catering shop the first day, not your shop, maybe you're trying to learn, and then your boss or your madam says, can you mix this butter and sugar? You know, you supposed to do that. And I remember some time ago we don't use the machine, that mixer. They use hand, so they use this spatula and the butter and sugar inside the rubber, and then they ask you to mix and mix and mix and mix and mix. So for instance, they're giving you that task to do as a newbie, and you try to do it and it did not come out well. Are you now going to say you're not going to do it again? No, you are going to keep working on it. Now let me go to an advanced level. Say for instance, you apply to write a course, or you apply to write an exam. It may be a professional exam, and then you did not make it the first time. What do? Do you now say, I failed the first time, oh, I'm not going to do again? No. The high value woman would she would lick her wound, she will cry, she would heal, and she will go back again and write the exams. It doesn't matter. Remember that they say that she stick to her values, right? So if this is what she desires to accomplish, she will make sure that she accomplishes, no matter how hard it is. Most times people used to say, I tried it to bomb, that thing is hard. That thing is hard. I'm not sure that thing is for me. Oh." No, the person or the woman that has a growth mindset is not scared of the hard things. I don't know if any of us did ALX here, the ALX course. They say we do hard things. That is great. The high value woman, she makes sure that she does and stays on that thing until she gets it right. Okay. Now the third mindset of the high value woman is boundaries and self-respect. We talked about that earlier. Boundaries and self-respect. You must be able to keep boundaries. You must be able to set boundaries. See, there's some people that you should not even have in your life. Some of us ladies, there's some people that you should not have in your life. People that don't respect you. People that don't respect your privacy. They should not be in your life. Yes. There's some people that you must have told them that I don't like these things. I don't like the way you talk to me. I don't like the way you respond to me in public. And these people keep doing it. What do? You set boundaries. Tell them, see, if you do this thing again, I'm going to stop being friends with you. And one thing about us ladies is the fact that we are very emotional. Mm? When you say, I will not be friends with you, you will now try to, you know, still be friends with that person because you are trying to be kind. See, listen. People out there are not nice. People out there are looking for people that they can manipulate, rather, that they can manipulate to do things that they don't want to do. Say for instance, you have a guy and maybe you guys are in a relationship and you don't want to have anything to do with sex and all, and then you find out that this guy, okay, I don't we're not going to do this, we're not going to have sex and all, and then you find that this guy is constantly touching you or doing some things that you don't like. What do? You tell him that, see, I don't like this, I'm not comfortable with this. And as the person tries to do, what do? You stop, you end that relationship with that person. You end it with that person because what? You are not respected. If you have, for instance, a girlfriend that she's constantly maybe saying bad things about you. I know as ladies, there's sometimes that we have friends that are like that. They're constantly saying bad things about you, and you are not comfortable with it. What do? You tell them that, see, if I hear, maybe for instance, you told them some things about you, and they now went to tell another person, and you now hear that, this the thing I told you, babe, how far, how am I hearing it from this other person's mouth? Like, what's happening? And the person is like, sorry, no, now it's, they just try to make light of it. That sometimes that people will do you bad thing, and then you try to talk to them, they just make you feel like it is you that is not normal, like it is you that is having problem. There are people like that. So what do? You tell them, see, if I eventually tell you something again, I hear it in somebody's mouth, or I hear it anywhere again in the community, I'm going to stop being friends with you. And when they do it, what do? You cut the relationship with them. You cut the relationship with them. Are you getting me? That is setting boundaries. That is respecting yourself. They say if you're in a table where respect is no longer served, leave there. If you find out that in the group of friends that you are, they are no longer, there's no respect, they don't respect you, they don't respect your views, they don't respect the things that you say, please leave them alone, no be by force. Do you understand? Okay, so the fourth one is emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence. Okay. Um, so we talked about that too. So emotional intelligence is how you react to people, how you react to things. Do you just hear things about people and then you just this is how they are? No. Remember that a high value woman is someone that is that builds her mindset, right? So someone that builds her mindset, it means that this person has a lot of information in her, that if you say something, they don't just take things for face value. Do you get it? They don't take things for face value. For instance, you hear that this person is a bad person, then you just agree like that. No, now you don't work like that. You try to reason things from this person's perspective. Okay, why would this person behave like that? Why would this person behave like this? Do you get it? So a high value woman has emotional intelligence. And the fifth one is she is independent. She has independence. Okay. So and now I'm not saying that you should not have relationship with people or you ask them for advice. Of course, we are human beings. We are not totally perfect. We don't know everything. Okay. But there is a level where you should be able to make decisions for yourself. There should be level where you should be able to make decisions for yourself. And how does this come? It is because you have built your mind to a certain level. You have read books, you have watched videos, you have listened to podcasts, and you have learned a lot. So that when time comes for you to make decisions, it can be easy for you to make decisions. Okay. So now let's move to the next one, which is powerful ways to attract your dream life. Wow, powerful ways to attract your dream life. Okay, so I'm going to be very, I'll summarize this one so that we can easily get it. So now the first one is clear vision and goal setting. Now, to be able to attract your dream life, now let me ask a question. What is your dream life? What is that thing that you see yourself accomplishing in the next 2 years, in the next 5 years? Or when you close your eyes, who is that lady that you see? Can you hear me? Who is that lady that you see? What is that thing that you see yourself accomplishing in the next, say, 2, 3, 4, 5 years? That is your dream life. So, for instance, for those that say maybe they're into fashion, maybe they see themselves having a fashion house where they design clothes for celebrities and stuff like that. Maybe those that are into catering, they see themselves designing cakes for presidents, designing cakes for national meetings, and stuff like that. So your dream life. So how can you attract it? You must have a clear vision, and that's what I'm talking about. So what exactly are you seeing? What exactly are you seeing? So your vision must be clear. Your vision must be clear, and you must have goals. You must have goals. Goal setting. I'm going to be teaching us this in my master class, how to be able to set clear vision and how to be able to set goals for yourself. Now the second one is what? Positive mindset and affirmation. Hmm. Okay, let me give an example. The last coaching session I had, I was talking about mindset also with one of my coaches, and he said, no, I told him, I said, can you just imagine yourself having the life that you desire? Because he said he wants to be able to take care of his family, he wants to have money, he wants to build a house for his family, he wants to be able to create a business that can employ other people. And I was like, that is a very beautiful dream, but can you imagine yourself already doing that? And it was like, that it's not easy, because he needs money, he needs this, and I was like, no, 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 no. Don't think about the money aspect. Just see yourself already doing that thing already. See yourself there already. Like, see yourself in the house already. See yourself already having the company. See yourself already having that business. See yourself having employees already. And it was like, my faith is difficult. And we had to do that over and over and over until he was able to do it. Now, if we don't have a positive mindset, it is going to be very difficult to attract your dream life. As a high value woman, you must be able to have a positive mindset. What do you see around yourself? Now, the truth is, our words are very, very, very powerful. So, if you don't speak the right words, what do you think will happen to you? It is those things that you speak that you're going to see. If you constantly say, God, I'm tired. If you constantly say, this thing is not going to work. If you constantly say, this country is bad. Can anything even good come from this Nigeria? Can anything good come out from this particular place? That is what you're going to see. If your mindset is positive, you will see positive. If the words that come out of your mouth is positive, that is what you're going to see. See, I saw something some years back, and it says that your present life your present life circumstances is a reflection of all the words that your present life circumstances is a reflection of all the words that you've been speaking for the past 5 years. Now I want you to just take your time and imagine, just try to remember the last 5 years. Sets is very, very, very important. Okay. Now the next one is take aligned action. What is an aligned action? If, for instance, you say you want to, if for instance you say you want to what's it called, become a great fashion designer, what do? Take aligned actions. It is taking courses, fashion courses, joining a training, buying courses, or just learning about fashion design. Do you understand? So if it is about maybe say for instance you want to become a caterer, you see yourself owning your own bakery, your own pastry store, what do? You start learning about pastries. You start opening your minds to following people that are into the business online, making sure that you're always seeing those people around you, seeing those people on your phone. Anywhere you turn, you are seeing them. That is taking aligned action. So if it means for you to go to school to learn it, like formally, to learn it, to get certificate, that is what you're going to do. Okay, so it relates to everything that concerns us. So whatever your dream life is, make sure that you take aligned action. Okay, so now the fifth one is surround yourself with positivity. See, this one is even obvious. Safe. This one is obvious. You must be able to surround yourself with positivity. If you surround yourself with people that that are negative, they'll tell you that you sure you can achieve this thing. See, let me tell you, you will not be able to achieve it. You will not be able to attract your dream. Some people that are negative, you will not be able to attract your dream life. So you must be able to surround yourself with people that see the thing that you see, people that see the picture that you are seeing. Do you get it? You must surround yourself with people like that. Then the next one is what? Practice gratitude and visualization. What is that? Practice gratitude. You must be able to be thankful, be grateful for the things that you've accomplished in your life up until this time. Now, you know what great gratitude does for you? It makes you to see that if I can actually get these things done, if I can actually get the good life, if I can actually get, a healthy body, if I can actually have a loving family, if I can actually go through that course and I pass it, if I can actually write that exam and I pass it, it means that I can actually do other things and come out of it successfully. That is what gratitude does for you. Okay. Now, visualization is seeing yourself, like intentionally closing your eyes and imagining yourself in your dream life already. I don't know if you see some people in their rooms when you get into their bedroom, you see pictures on the wall. Maybe you say, "This is my dream car. This is my dream house." That is visualization. Your eyes are always seeing that life, that family, that business, that finances that you desire. Do you understand? So now let's go to the next topic, which is 3 ways to become the woman high value men desire. I know that as high value women, we want to be able to attract high value men. We want to be able to attract high value men, and it is just something that I've talked about already. Now, the first one is you must be able to develop inner confidence and self worth. High value men desire women that are confident. See, let me tell you something. You don't have to be overly beautiful. Like, you don't have to be beautiful like a mommy water for you to have a high value man desire you. Yes. Just have the confidence. Just be. Have you seen some very handsome men? Even in our Nollywood, say our Nollywood actors, have you seen some of them very handsome? And then the wife that they marry, you now be like, I don't understand. Is it that this guy know they see? What exactly is your problem, Mr. Man? So it is not even about what your face looks like. It is not about what your face looks like. It is about what you carry. And somebody said that, I've forgotten where I read this from, but someone said that your low self-confidence is smelling. Like, people can detect if you don't have self-confidence. If your self-confidence is very low, people will know. If you're a desperate girl, you're a desperate woman, people will know. And people don't like desperation. You know what desperation shows? It shows that you are cheap. It shows that you're not confident. It shows that you don't know what you have. You don't know your self-worth. That's what desperation shows. And you know one thing about people is when you give people things for free, or you're always giving people things that for free. Like, for instance, you're always giving how what example am I going to use now? Say for instance, you're hungry like for cake. Hmm? And then you go to a cake shop, and then they gave you cake. The first time you ate it, you enjoy it, Abi, because you actually desired the cake. And then you now find out that immediately you finish the cake, they brought another cake again. You finish that one, they brought another cake again. They brought again. They brought again. They brought again. What will happen? You become tired now. Like, it's okay. I don't want again. I'm not doing it again. That is what desperation looks like. High value woman, you are confident. Like, inside of you, it doesn't matter if you are dressed, if you are from the richest family or if you are from the poorest family, it doesn't matter. You have inner confidence. You know yourself worth. That, see, even if you come from the slum, eh, people around you will know that this lady is confident. Like, the way you carry yourself now, the way you carry yourself, and you must understand something as ladies, the way you carry yourself matters. And it will show the kind of people that will come for you. If you're the type of lady that anywhere in the community they know you, if they say they are doing party here, you are there. If they are doing a play here, you are there. If people are gathered there, this person is there. No. You must not be like that, oh. Please. If you know that is the kind of character that you have, I'm telling you now, stop it. Stop it. And one of the reasons why ladies are like that, always putting themselves here, is because they lack their self worth. They don't know what they carry. You see, gold is scarce. It is scarce, and that's why people are dragging and trying to kill themselves on top of gold. But you see other things, see other like sand, stones, everything out there. It is any and everywhere. People are matching sand and be walking. They don't care because it is everywhere. Do you understand? But the gold, haba. No. You can't even try it. For the good moment you see it, you know that this is good. I'm not joking with it. This is good. I am not joking with it. Now the next one is what? You cultivate emotional intelligence. What is emotional intelligence? You know how to react to things. This is something I've been talking about throughout this class, but you know how to react to things. For instance, now let me use relationship for instance. There's some ladies that say their boyfriend did not call them for maybe the month, they did not call them, then that kind 10, he now call you. Or no, he not even call you safe. You now call him and you're beginning to shout, hey, look at you. Are you not supposed to call me? Is there any other girl out there that you're going to see? Who is that lady? Who is that? In fact, some ladies would even God. Well, please, I hope those kind of ladies are not in this place. Oh. Please, I know that they are not in this place. But if you're like that, please stop. I beg. I beg, please stop. Like I've had somebody, a lady, some years ago, chatted me and was telling me to leave her to leave her boyfriend alone. Now the funniest part is that sorry, the funniest part is that I the guy was actually asking me out, but I was not even interested in him, and I did not have anything to do with the guy. So we're just like normal friends. We don't even speak every day. But somehow he was coming to my compound to see a friend of his. You understand? So do you know what she did? She actually used the guy's profile picture, like the picture that he used on his WhatsApp. And that like the exact picture. Oh. She now put it on her own WhatsApp and was chatting me like the guy. And the funniest part is I did not save the guy's number. So I now thought it was the guy. You understand? So because I did not save his number, I don't have his number recorded in my brain, so I don't even know. So she was not chatting me like hi, and I was like hi, how are you doing? Like I thought it was him, so she was not like I'm fine. Can you come over to the house? Uh, and in my mind, I'm like, I tell him I was like, are you okay? Like what kind of play is that? Because I know that I don't talk to you to that level that you be asking me to come to you. And the fact that it was, it just finished raining that evening, just finished training. And I know that I don't talk to this guy to that level that he'll be asking me to come to his house. So I just felt like there was something wrong. So I did not even respond. I was like, please don't even play with me this kind of play again. Like, I'm not interested, please. Then later, the next morning, I saw a chat on my WhatsApp. Was it a chat or a text? Like the lady that was not telling him that hey, I was the one that chatted you up yesterday. Please leave my boyfriend alone. Hey, alone. I was like, what is this? Like, has it gotten to that point where you are now fighting for a guy? Please, ladies, if you are in that position, please don't just remove yourself from there. You cannot be like that. You cannot be like that. Please. Okay? You cannot be dragging for a guy. It is a guy that should be fighting for you. Do not be doing the job of the guy. Do not. You must have emotional intelligence. Know when to fight, not like literal fighting, no, but know when to stand your ground and know when to just leave the shit. Leave the shit. Leave the mud for the pigs. You're not a pig. Do you understand? Now, the third one is prioritize personal growth and independence. I've already talked about this. The high value man desire a woman that prioritizes her personal growth. See, was it not recently Peterson just got married to Prudence, the fashion designer. Can you see the wedding? Beautiful. It was classic. It was demure. Like it was beautiful. Now you see these two people. Did you see them? Peterson is a gospel musician or a gospel artist, and then Prudence is a high class fashion designer. That is what high value men are looking for. They're not looking for the one that does not have anything to offer. So as a high value, you must have skills that that you have to offer that can bring you finances and that can bring you independence. Okay, and that is why tomorrow we are going to be talking about the smart phone money making. Okay, teaching you how to make money with your smartphone. Okay, that is what we are going to be learning tomorrow. So make sure you are in class, because no time to waste time. To become a high value human, you must be able to prioritize your personal growth. And how do you do that? It is by learning. It is by learning skills. There are lots of skills out there, but you must be able to have the right knowledge and the right tools that you need. And that is what we are going to be learning tomorrow. Okay. So this is the end of the class. Okay. This is the end of the class. I'm going to be answering questions. I don't know if there's any question. If you have any question, you can drop it on the group now. Let me see them so that we can continue tomorrow. Let me see your questions, please. If you have any questions, if you can hear me, let me see your questions if you have any. Or if not, you can ask them on the WhatsApp group and then I'll answer them. Okay. Any questions? Any questions? Okay.